Hello everybody. We are going to go over the basics of pickleball. Now, the first thing is the grip and the paddle. Now, the nice thing about pickleball is that there's only one grip. You use a continental grip. Now, if you don't know what a continental grip is, if you're not a tennis player, it's bevel number 2. So if you look at the grip, number 1 is on top, 2, 3, 4. Now, when you're playing tennis, you're changing that grip all around. You're going from the continental grip from the serve to the volley to maybe bevel 3 or even bevel 4 for the forehand. And then the main grip is the continental, but you're switching that grip all the time. In pickleball, you do not. Pickleball, you have the continental grip and it works for every single shot. And really, this is how tennis started. So back in the day, let's say 50 years ago or so, there was one grip in tennis. There wasn't that much spin. It was more of a flatter type of a game. But as the game started to evolve in tennis, the grip started to move over and they started to add some spin and height to the ball. But now in pickleball, it's going to be all continental grip. And we'll see where this goes. I mean, maybe it'll gradually go over because of the top spin. Maybe the top pros start to really aggressively hit the ball as they actually are starting to do. But for now, we're going to be sticking with the continental grip. You can hit a forehand with that. You can hit a backhand. You can hit a backhand slice, volley. There's 2 options, volley, and then sometimes you have an overhead. So for every single shot in pickleball, continental grip is it. Now, it depends on what angle it is. You just have to make sure, you just have to try it out and see what feels comfortable to you. The overall strategy in pickleball is to get to the net. Now, when you're returning serve, and most of the times, even at the lower levels up to the higher levels, we're hitting the approach shot and we're moving in. Now, per the rules of pickleball, the server or the server's partner cannot hit the ball before it bounces. So sometimes on a return of serve, to give you time to get up to the net, because that's the goal overall, you actually want to hit the ball a little higher. They can't hit the ball before it bounces, so that height is going to give you some more time to get to the net. So when I'm returning serve, normally I'll be back there, but just for the camera's sake, I'm going to hit the ball a little higher, and I have a lot of time to get up to the net. And plus, it pushes my opponent back. So the overall goal in pickleball is to get to the net. So let's say my opponent's serving. I hit. I actually want to be moving through the approach shot like this. And then my goal is to get up to here. But let's say I don't get up to there and my opponent makes contact with the ball. I actually need to split step and get set right when they make contact with the ball, so I can either adjust right, adjust left, maybe adjust forward, or even adjust back. And I can adjust a lot faster if I'm more set. This is actually called a split step. So this is from tennis, or actually any sport. It's split step right when they make contact, and then move to the ball or move to the ball. So you hit the approach shot, you move up, you split. Then you just see what ball comes over to you. If it's a lower ball, we try to get it like this. If it's a higher ball, then we try to put the ball away. Once you're up here, a big part of pickleball is called the dink. There's either a drive shot, meaning a harder, deeper shot to push our opponent back, or it's a dink shot. Now, typically we hit the dink shots when the ball is below the level of the net. So when the ball's down here, I can't really hit the ball that hard. My best option is just to put the ball back to their feet or put the ball back there, and hopefully that low ball, they pop the ball up a little harder than they want, and then you could put the ball away. So you see, the dink is just to keep yourself in the point until you see a ball that's a little higher. Maybe there's a ball up here, maybe a little bit higher. The higher the better, and then you can put the ball away. When you're up at the net and you're in this dink mode, a lot of people go in this dink mode. That was probably a little too high in that last one. Dink mode. You're just waiting for a ball a little bit higher to put the ball away. Now, when you put the ball away, it's a topspin shot. It's not a huge take back. It doesn't take a lot to get a lot of power on this shot. It's not like you have to have this big winding take back. It's just here to there. And most of the times you want to aim right at their feet, because if they do get the ball back and it's at their feet, it's going to be popped up and then you'll get a chance to put the ball away again. So it's here, not too big of a take back, not too big of a follow through. The reason you don't want that big of a follow through is in case they do get it back. You don't want to be worrying about your follow through. They get the ball back and then everything is too late. So it's short, there, be ready. Short, be ready. And then the last thing, actually I didn't go over it in the first place, is the ready position. Now ready position in really any sport is knees flexed, about shoulder width apart, paddle, racket, or whatever is in front of you, and then left hand is here, left hand is here. Usually they're together, and then you're ready for the ball. So not just on the first shot, but on every shot. It's volley, ready position, dink, ready position, slam, ready position. So it's just being ready for every ball that's coming back at you. And then as you get better, that ball is going to be coming back more and more because the player's just going to be better. Good luck out there and try these few tips. Thanks.